Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you my top secrets for manifestation. Kobe is here. She just decided to join us. So I don't know, that's probably like a sign from the universe. Okay, that must also be a sign from the universe. But today's video is all about how to manifest effortlessly and how to get what you want effortlessly. And I wanted to share with you my favorite secrets for manifestation. So number one is to emulate or to act as if or to be as if the dream version of yourself. When you're visualizing, when you're thinking about the future, or when you're thinking about having everything that you want, when you think about all of your manifestations like finally coming true and you have everything you've ever wanted, there's like a picture, a vision of the version of you that has those things. And it's different for everyone, but sometimes there's a physical difference or like a mental emotional difference between you and that vision of your like perfect self, your dream self, your ideal self. So sometimes when I envision, like, my hair color might be different. Like I might imagine myself with really like expensive hair color, or I might imagine myself just looking really like healthy or glowy. I might imagine myself wearing like really nice clothes, something like that. So those are the physical changes. And then some of the mental emotional changes, like I might be able to kind of see in my vision that I look really happy or I feel like I look really confident. I like look like I'm filled with self-love and I'm glowing with all of those like happiness and joyous emotions and feelings. And I want you to, the next time that you envision your perfect life or your dream life, or you sort of picture yourself when you have everything that you want, I want you to pay attention to the differences that you see between who you are now and that dream version of yourself. Because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to emulate the version of you that has everything that you want. So if it's physical changes, if you feel like you look healthier, if you feel like you look more glowy, then you can drink more water, you can eat healthier. And those are like little tiny habits that you can add into your routine to emulate the version of you that has everything that you want. And then if you notice that you look really happy, really confident, full of life, full of love, full of like self-love, self-confidence, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add little habits into your everyday life that's going to help boost your self-confidence, boost your self-love. And that can be different for everyone. Maybe it's therapy for some people, maybe it's just journaling. I think one of the most like impactful things that I've done is shadow work. I feel like it's like the one thing that's helped me so much. And it's also the one thing that I really didn't like doing and I didn't want to do, because sometimes it's hard to address your traumas. It's hard to address the parts of you that you don't even like to look at. But it's so important because that's generally what's holding you back the most. Sometimes we avoid and we run away from like the traumas all of our lives. And what we don't realize is by running away, what we're actually doing is we're sort of making it bigger. And when you allow your trauma and all of these things to like grow bigger and they become this like huge force in your life without you even realizing it. And when you do the shadow work and you finally address it, you realize, oh my God, my whole life, this thing has been holding me back so much and it's been manifesting in like so many different parts of my life and I didn't even realize it. So that's why it's so important to kind of address that. And the reason I talk about sort of doing the work to work on yourself, to heal, and to work on self-love and self-confidence is because when you heal yourself, when you do the work, and when you sort of make yourself whole and complete again, then what you're able to do is the next step, which is to let go of all the things that you want. Because at that point, you're going to realize you don't actually need anything. And it's so hard for people to let go. There's so many videos about like how to let go. Because when you are not at that stage where you've done the work to heal yourself, to fill yourself with self-love and self-confidence, it's going to be extremely difficult for you to let go, because you're going to be so attached to the idea that having all of these things, manifesting all of these things into your life will make you happy. But that's actually the opposite of the truth. The truth is, when you're happy, then you get what you want. It's kind of like people who chase after success thinking it'll make them happy, But again, the opposite is true. Once you're happy, then you'll be successful. It'll be a lot easier for you to become successful when you're happy, when you're confident, when you are sort of in love with yourself. Because once you're happy, then you can let go of the idea that having things, manifesting things into your life will make you happy, because you don't need it. You're already happy. And once you are able to detach and let go like that, then everything comes to you so much quicker. And I've been reading the book, The Slight Edge, and I feel like it's actually been helping me so much, because a lot of the points in the book I feel like ties in really well with the idea of manifestation. Because the book talks a lot about how you're either becoming closer to the person you want to be, or you're becoming closer to the version of you that you don't want to be. So every single day, all of the daily little habits that you have, all of the things that you do, even though you don't realize it, they're either taking you closer to your dream life or they're taking you further away from it. So I feel like that ties in really well with what we're talking about. And I think that's why it's so important to create like habits and systems and make sure that you're setting yourself up for success by making sure that your environment is really supportive of what you want to be and who you want to become and the things that you want to do. So for example, if you are trying to lose weight or be healthier, it's so important to make sure that you have healthy foods available every single day. It's so important to stock your house with healthy foods, because then it's going to make it so much easier for you to actually be a healthy person. And you're essentially setting yourself up for success. Whereas if you're stocking your house with junk food, you don't meal prep, you don't have any like healthy foods throughout the week, and then when you get home from work, you're like tired and hungry, and you just get takeout, then again, those are kind of systems and habits, and you're setting yourself up in an environment that's basically going to lead you to failure. So you want to make it as easy as humanly possible for yourself to succeed. You want to set yourself up for success. So if you want to have like more money, or if you want to have more love in your life, then it's about the little things that you do. If you are able to you reach out to friends and family every single day, then that's going to take you closer to where you want to be. Whereas if you don't, if you just kind of ignore them and you don't nourish and like grow those relationships, then it's going to be really hard for you to have more love in your life. And if you want to be successful, you need to have little habits where you're working on your goals every day, where you're working on yourself and investing in yourself every day. And if you don't, then again, it's going to make it really difficult for you to get to where you want to be. And so one of the things that I think is really helpful is when you're sitting down and writing out your goals. For example, if you're going to sit down and journal and write like 5 goals, say you make a little list, 1 through 5, write out what you want to manifest into your life, then what you're going to want to do is follow up that list with systems and habits that's going to make that happen. So make another list, 1 through 5, and then for number 1, just look at your first goal. If your first goal is to like lose weight, let's say, or to be healthier, then one of the systems that you can have is to just eat more vegetables every single day, or drink more water every single day. Something like that, that's tangible, that you can actually do, that you can add into your life, that can be a habit and a system that's going to get you to where you want to be. And you do that for all 5 things, because then you're really putting into like perspective what you actually have to do. Stress. And when you see it written out like that, it's really gonna make it more real for you what you actually have to do every single day in order to get to where you want to be. Again, it's all about setting yourself up for success and not setting yourself up for failure. Okay, that's it for today's little video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you next time. Bye!